little dude. Yeah, you. Hey, little dude. You been talking real reckless on this motherfucking internet, homie. You know what I'm saying? You can love it or hate it, but you gonna respect it. My name's Charleston White. I go on. Oh, you know I go on. Festindos out the windows, hard as fuck with Zoe ain't shit song. You pussy motherfuckers up in you bitches, I break that dick off. The illest special prison, I had you signing up for sick call. I been wrong. We started in this game since the kickoff. I stretch you out like big draws. I'm official, me and my pit dog. Jamming home. Better pay my salad Friday, get your shit tossed. The money don't make your boss, you get knocked off if you ain't got balls. Y'all motherfucker don't wanna see me. Please believe me, just give it one reason. The cops and squeeze it easy. I'm just all they in it beef. See, I'm never catch your bitch ass slipping, I'm slapping sleeping. You know what I mean? I ain't that guy you wanna try. My patience is a business. Open sniper live, Facebook live, assassination like Kennedy. Shooting no more. So time to put your ass up on the chop. See no cops, bringing that ass and bleach 'em up. Don't you fucking get me hot. I slide me talk off the monitor, dropping the cut that Draco, bet your block and makes a lot. Stop a lie, need to stop. Whoa, now they trying to duck them 50 shots. Crowd serving the land that heavy metal rock. Fucking get me hot. Pass the toilet to my hooligan on the spot to act a bully in the blood about the top. So it's blind to cold and option, both the blocks and all black just like the spots. Got project shot from the Scots to large mop. If you fucking get me hot, that bullshit jury you be in, old skinny car. Suck, I take a shit out on your bins. I was the best one that's been win ever since my niece turned 10. So first day out, ain't need no voucher, still on the couch with a twin. It's three things I never seen before. Virgin hope, UFO outside my door, and a clown with a job but still a hobo. Online gangsta bitch in person, you a no-show. Let's stay on the road, driving them trucks, a fuck boy, you don't know. So keep do yellow, just out the day, deep pimpin' and you see the two-do. My love was over 100 with wasted pistols on the goo-doo. You can talk that talk, but really ain't about no spilling with no Subaru. Don't make me be who I used to, and up for 2 scoops on your fruit loop. Too yet to bug out, my boat just swooping when I say so. Fucking child rape, why spray your shit like Mako? Cook the tech, Bulikai, leaving them crippled in that halo. So punch you with them Draco, and shot pasta leaking Prego. Hot, slap on top of the off the mark, the drop when I cock the Draco, bet your block them bakes a lot. Stop a lie, I need to stop. Whoa, now they trying to duck them 50 shots. Crowd serving the lead, that heavy metal rock. Fucking get me hot, pass the toilet to my hooligan on the spot. Yeah, I can fully end up blown out by the dock. So it's plotting to COVID off, some bunch of blacks and all black, just like the swat. Got project shock from the Scots to large mop. If you fucking get me hot. This dude been all over the social media, man, talking shit about me. Oh, that's my brother. He did me wrong. He this, he that. Man, tell them motherfuckers about them little girls you been molesting. You know what I'm saying? You got cats that to sell out you with you because you been molesting their kids, homie. You been looking at their kids real funny, homie. That's what motherfuckers need to be talking to you about. That's what they need to be asking you about. This dude soft as marshmallow. He get on that motherfucker hollering all this beef shit. That dude gonna call the police on y'all, homie. If y'all go over there and y'all flip over that nigga trash can, knock over all that garbage that's in his trash can, he gonna call the police on you. I'm telling you, he gonna hit 911 before y'all even come over there to his shit. He already know it. I'm telling you, he gonna give you a fucked up ass address. He gonna have y'all going to a wrong destination, hollering about his him. That's not him, homie. This dude is soft as marshmallows. You too little, homie. You can't fight, homie. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna shoot shit to bust a grape, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You all up in other motherfucking business, nigga. All the motherfuckers that I'm dealing with. You wanna have some say-so in my life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get you something about yourself, nigga. Get some substance about yourself. Stop acting like a bitch, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's what you acting like. You acting like a motherfucking bitch, homie. And that's what I'm saying. This is the only time you will ever hear me say something, you know what I'm saying, that's coming at a motherfucking troll, nigga. That nigga's a troll. I don't know that nigga like that. Oh, he my brother. I'm not your fucking brother, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your motherfucking brother. And any motherfucker that's standing up behind him, goddamn it, shit, fuck y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm standing on all 10s, nigga, representing this old shit, nigga, to the fullest. You know what I'm talking about? You can love it or hate it, nigga. My name's Charleston White, nigga, and I'm gonna be here. Shit. What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody, man? Welcome to the Zopound's Lounge, man. I'm your host, Shot Zopound, man. I like to bring this here started in, man, by I got my guy. He got this beauty salon, man. He's looking for if y'all know how to do hair, you know what I'm saying? If you in the North Miami area, you know, he got a beauty salon. He's looking for people that know cosmetology, and y'all could bring something to the shop. It's called the Rendezvous Unisex Salon. And it's on 13 it's on 13711 North 7th Ave, North Miami, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Then you got you got the number up there right now. I can't see it because the time is ticking in front of it, but y'all can see it better than I can, you know.
Yeah, my next thing, man, that I want to do, man, I want to I want to say thank you to everybody, Trick Daddy, uh Charleston White, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Um what it is, 504 Street Stories. I want to say, and y'all check out these podcasts, y'all listen to these people. And the reason why I'm saying what's up and giving shots out to these people, man, is because uh they are basically endorsing what I created, right? Which is this. They is basically endorsing what I created. Ever since Ali has been home, you know what I'm saying? When he came home, he was up there because people was just now knowing who he was and they was going around the hype of who he is. You had a lot of people that wasn't stepping up and actually coming to the plate. You only had me, yours truly, that jumped out of prison from doing all that time, that was standing up by myself, you know what I'm saying, and letting it be known that this dude's a fraud, right? I'm by myself. Nobody else was stepping up to the plate to do so. Macazo was the only one that did it. He's incarcerated. He's limited to how much he can push out there. So every time I got on that tube, I was basically blasting this dude. I was the first one to put this paperwork right now that I'm showing y'all that they holding. You got Charleston White, you got Trick Daddy, they holding the paperwork laughing, right? Trick Daddy just put this paperwork out. And that's why I'm saying thank you to Trick Daddy for endorsing what I already created and carved. There's a lot of people that's not giving him my credit for the work that I done put in for exposing this dude for who he is and putting him out there and standing up and showing people that y'all ain't gotta be scared of this dude, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude ain't shit to be scared of. So and on top of that, you know what I'm saying, for me, carrying the torch and keeping the name alive, you know what I'm saying, and letting it be known that there's other cats out here that's not getting their just dues and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one that paved the way for what all these cats is doing right now, running around with the name and all of that. Whether they want to give me the claim, but they want to give me the pat on the back. I don't need your pat on the back. I'm telling y'all straight up, I don't need your pat on the back, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what I brought. I know what I put on the table, and everybody that know me know what I put on the table. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we still talking about this here paperwork, right? So this is what Trick Daddy Dollars actually on put on his thing. You know what I'm saying? Trick Daddy Dollars, he actually put this here up on his IG, which I don't know if y'all can read it. If y'all watching it off the TV, y'all can read this paperwork real clear. This is the paperwork, the same paperwork that I put out way back in 2022 when people was telling me that this here is not no real paperwork. Now everybody is seeing that this is real paperwork. But the thing is, it's not to expose the man for being the rat he is, because I already did that. People just wanted to go with what they want to go with. And even right now, people still gonna go with the narrative of what they want to go with. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you got Chip, he's still out here, he still want to push some extortion stuff, you know what I'm saying? And this is not what it used to be. You coming to somebody like Charleston White, and this is the thing that I got to give up to Charleston White right here, right? Charleston White, bro, you need to be on the payroll. They need to cut you a check for real. Everywhere you go, man, you get the busting people game up when they trying to bring illegal activity your way. When you see it down, you put the police in their life. You got some police is mad that you doing what you doing. You feel me? Some police is actually mad that you doing what you doing. Let me see who. Oh yeah, that's I got to go back. Some people is actually mad. Some police is actually mad because you making them work. You calling in, you putting your lawyers on them, you know what I'm saying, and you actually making them work. But you got some police that's happy because they happy that you coming forth instead of trying to play gangster when you know you not in the streets like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the streets. Why the fuck I need to play your rules, homie? Them rules that you got, them street rules, the street code, that G code shit, I'm not a part of that. I'm over here. So the cats that's part of that street code shit that's over there, they need to stay over there doing it where they at. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get to bringing it to where you got law-abiding citizens, that's why Charles White always emphasized that. I'm a law-abiding citizen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all threatening a law-abiding citizen, you know? And just like he told y'all, man, uh, if I didn't have the laws on my side, you know what I'm saying, I keep my mouth shut. But since I got the laws on my side, man, shit, I'm not scared of you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? He going in. And that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Cats, this dude is changing the game of what's going on and how the streets and stuff is moving. Since everybody is trying to put law-abiding citizens in oh, you snitch, you this. That man ain't snitching, that man telling it, but he ain't snitching. Snitching is directly to street people, people that's doing illegal activity. You ratting and you a snitch when you doing illegal activity. That man doing what he's supposed to do. He paying his taxes for the police to protect and serve. So why wouldn't he use it? You paying for insurance, right? Why? So when your vehicle get messed up or something, you can get the insurance money. Somebody ram your car. You got to call the police and put in a report. You got to go deal with the police. So come on, man. The cats got to stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to put it all together. But yeah, Charleston White, man, you need to get with them people, man, because you helping the police out and doing what they doing. People can look at you and see and say that you ratting and say that be mad at what you doing. But the same people that's being mad at what you doing, one, either they committing crimes and they don't like to see nobody like you. You know what I'm saying? You throw their game off. They don't know how to deal with you. They can't come at you with the street game because you ain't shaking from the street game. So they trying to figure you out, bro. And a lot of the people they calling you rats, trying to get everybody else to not rock with you like that, you know. And then you got the other group of cats. They not in the streets, but they want to be. They want to be down with the people that's in the streets. They want to be associated with the people in the streets. You got people that they probably been locked up. Just because you've been locked up, that don't mean you actually did time. When you get to doing stretches, then you didn't actually seen. And what's going on with Ali right now is that now people that's incarcerated that didn't know him at first because they probably didn't know what to look for in the paperwork and all that, which they supposed to. I'm just giving the benefit of the doubt. I don't understand. Me myself, I personally don't understand how the hell this man go to prison, be locked up in prison for 18 years and get out. You know what I'm saying? And these people didn't know that he snitched. I hear a couple of people like, man, I didn't know. I didn't know it. I didn't know it. I didn't see it in the paperwork. But now you're seeing the actual paperwork is coming out, and you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You got a couple of people that bagged up, but whether you bag up or whether you don't, you know what I'm saying? That's on everybody because you got a whole lot of selective people out here. They select who they want to put their jacket on, who they want to put the vice grips on, who they want to turn the world against. You got selective people that's like that. So I understand, you know, we're not dealing with real bright individuals. I'm gonna put it like that. We're not dealing with bright individuals. They don't know the difference between a law-abiding citizen calling the police and telling it versus a person that's in the street snitching. They put that all together and says all that. Well, it's all telling. Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right. You know, you so right. That's just like, well, I can go into a whole lot of other stuff and compare. That's just like this is this. It's all the same thing. You know what I'm saying? That's just like football. I'm gonna go lightweight with it. You know what I'm saying? That's just like baseball, basketball, football. All of that shit is still sports. You know what I'm saying? But they different sports. You know, you can't hold people that's playing basketball to the same rules you hold a person playing hockey. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what I'm saying. They don't have the same rules, bro. Even though it's the same sport, it's telling. But these two people is in different fields. You know what I'm talking about? So the rules that apply over here don't apply over here. You know, whether people get that or not, you know what I'm saying? That's on them. You know, but Charleston White, man, you know what I'm saying? Charleston White, uh, uh, Trick Daddy Dollars. You know what I'm saying? Um, what's the name of that other channel? It was called she used to always come in there and be like paperwork party. I forgot her name, but shout out to you too. You know what I'm saying? She started putting the paperwork out. You know, and everybody that's coming at Ali head and everything. All of this here was a brainchild from what I birthed. You know what I'm saying? I carved all that wave weather, and I'm putting it out there because you got a whole lot of cats that don't wanna even though you don't like me, you might not like me, you might not rock with me, but give me my credit, homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shot a Zoe, you know what I'm saying? He did that. I If you look at my stuff, if a person on deserve credit for something, I give them their credit. I'd be like, yeah, he did that. You know what I'm saying? This and that there. I don't fuck with the cat. I don't fuck with him. But yeah, he did this, he did that. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with him though. You know what I'm saying? For us, how I feel about him, you know what I'm saying? I got a vendetta against him. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna let that get in the misjudgment of trying to get in other people's heads to have everybody else not like 'em. I want everybody to, when you deal with a person, you deal with a person on the grounds of how you met him. Just like when Crypto Blood came at me and he was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm gonna put this information out." I was like, "Man, if you see a lane in that shit," I was like, "But personally, me, I don't care." You know what I'm saying? You see a lane in that shit, go ahead and get your money, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't ask him for, man, shit, pay me to come and do this and pay me to do that. No, you know what I'm saying? We all on this motherfucker doing the same thing, you know? One day I might need him and be like, man, say, check this out. Can you put a word in for me for this? And he'd be like, man, shit, I got you, bro. Why? Because I did shit for him. That's how shit work. It's the bartering system. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to demand stuff, but they don't want to deal with the bartering system. I do you a favor, you do me a favor, you know? That's how the bartering system work. What's good? Y'all coming in here, man. Please share this live, man, with all your people, man. And ask all of your people to share the live with all of their people. You know what I'm talking about? So on and so forth. Y'all follow me on all my platforms, TikTok, IG, Facebook, where X, they used to call it Twitter, but I'm on X, Snap. I'm on all of them, man. You know what I'm saying? You just go through, you find me. You know what I'm saying? Twitch. I'm on there about everything. Kick, all that, you know. You look for my name, you're gonna find me, you know. And don't go for decoys. I got a couple of people out that try to use my name and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I'ma always be front and center. I don't duck and dodge and be trying to hide. So if a person is saying they me and you don't see them, that person is not me, you know? That person ain't me. And but anyway, yeah, it's a beautiful thing that I'm seeing right now, man. I'm seeing a magnificent thing. You know what I'm talking about? I sit up and I told this dude, man, I don't fuck with you, but I give you words of wisdom of being like, man, shit, stop doing this stuff on social media. You see these law-abiding citizens, these fake ass rappers, and all of these motherfuckers that want to be in the streets, that's not in the streets, get online and do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not for you though. It's not for you. And I've been telling this dude this, but people don't, they look at me, you know what I'm saying? What I know. But I do know this, the man finna take his ass to jail. He's getting ready to take his ass to jail, fucking with Charleston White, for one, you know? Yeah. Shout out to Terrence Gangster Williams too. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Gangster Williams, when you first asked about that dude, you didn't try to hate on that man. I don't know what's his beef with you. I seen that damn shit where he hollering about uh uh he was talking about how New Orleans got them to carry you. Shit, that's where you from. They supposed to carry you. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, when he was out there, goddamn it, the motherfuckers around him was carrying him. That's what happened in prison. Your circle is what carry you, bro. You know what I'm saying? If if people knew what they knew now and that man went to prison, it probably wouldn't have been the same as when he went to prison back then. I'm putting that out there. He go back to prison again, it ain't gonna be the same. But the thing is, he want to talk about that and holler about he came in as Ali Zoe. You know what I'm saying? Talk about when that dude stabbed you and you jumped off the second tier, bro, and you caught the door and you was scared to come out. You know? Talk about that. Explain to people how that went down. And that's what I've been trying to get people to do, man. Haitian Joe stabbed the shit out this dude on the top tier. He jumped over the second tier, caught the dough, caught out, right? And I've been trying to get Vlad since Vlad done wasted all his money. He done wasted like $10,000 paying Chip to come on and tell these lies and shit that I done broke down. Uh, this man actually was hustling with Chip in prison. He go by the handle Haitian Joe. And if Vlad, any one of them sites, Cam Capone, and one of them sites, y'all want to get that story, I could get you access directly to, Haitian Joe. I can get you direct access to him. You know what I'm saying? He's ready. He's ready to come and chop it up with you, you know. So let's talk. you know. But yeah, he stabbed the shit out of Chip, and that's the story that he's not telling. He's not telling nobody about that story, you know. And that's a story that a lot of people know, but people is not speaking on it because you got a lot of people that's still in prison. They can't really get out there like that. Then you got the other people, they just staying out the way. So the thing is, he'll come at other people and talk about who carried them and who this, who that. You left Atlanta, you got stabbed in Atlanta, you went to Coleman, then you had to run in when you got on main line at Coleman to where they had to shift you again. You feel me? So you didn't have no status like that in prison either. And I can vouch for what Terrence Gangster Williams said when he said, goddamn it, you wasn't getting nothing. You told all these people, goddamn it, you getting all this mail, you was getting more mail than anybody. I can vouch that for Terrence Gangster Williams that you wasn't. Especially when you was in Otisville, you was hurting like a motherfucker. You wasn't getting money like that, bro. You was hurting like a motherfucker. And I said this in the last video that people overlooked. A lot of people overlooked that dude wasn't getting money like that. That's why when he jumped out of prison, he didn't have no motherfucking lotion to put on his face and shit, and his lips and shit was all ashy and powdery, you know. And so, yeah, he looking like he ate some damn powdered donuts, you know, and just got in front of the camera like that, you know. That Vlad Money goddamn he did that dude some justice. I'm telling you, if he didn't get them interviews, bro, that dude would have shit. He probably would have been back in prison by now. You know what I'm saying? Probably would have been back in prison, or he would have been on the news for offing himself. For real. Right now, he's spazzing out. He don't know what the hell he finna do. So he's shooting daggers at so many people to try to get his name back buzzing. But you got your name back buzzing now, homie. We all talking about you. Everybody talking about you again. You know. You even got I done seen you on little wave motherfuckers that I done met way back in the days, and I was trying to help motherfuckers with they stations and shit that ain't got no buzz and still ain't got no fucking buzz. I see them trying to get in on this action. They trying to catch the flame now. You know what I'm saying? They seen when you first got out. That's when they should have jumped on some shit when you first got out. They probably would have had a buzz. But now, you know what I'm saying? They still ain't got no fucking buzz. I'm looking at the shit. I'm like, man, this motherfucker still ain't got no buzz. And the cats be on the cat be online way more than me. You know what I'm saying? Way more than me. I take a break. If I ain't got nothing to say and it ain't really nothing talking about, you know what I'm saying? I just lay off until it's time to get on this thing and speak. You know what I'm saying? But that dude still ain't got no buzz after all this time. I had laid off, I'd be laying off 3 months, 4 months, 6 months at a time, you know? And I get back on this thing, you know what I'm saying? And all I gotta do is just stay consistent and my shit'll come back. It ain't nothing for my shit to come back. All I got to do is stay consistent, then go over there to my other platforms, be like, man, y'all come on over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go live over there. Y'all come on over there. And I can have the thing flooded every time I get in here. But I don't do it. I be like, man, shit, they come in, they don't. I don't try to share it or nothing. But when people get to coming in, I tell them to share it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do. You know what I'm talking about? While I'm on live, you came up in here, okay, you share it while you in here. You know what I'm saying? That's part of participating. That's part of supporting your live. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing. You know, whether they do it or they don't do it, I don't get mad. You know what I'm saying? I be down to one person. Sometimes I be down to zero people, and I still be up in here chopping it because you know one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it, and even if I don't have nobody in the direct live, when I check it after the post, it's gonna be some people that came up in there and viewed it. But yeah, man, they need to go ahead and put Charleston White on the payroll, man. Charleston White doing more police work than the police doing. He doing more private investigation work than the private investigators. You know, shit. Here, Charleston White say, I ain't paying my taxpayer money for no reason at all. Hell no, he ain't. Shit, do your thing, man. All these people that's hating and hollering about he's a rat. That dude is not a rat. That dude is not a snitch. That dude, he's telling it. He's telling it. But he ain't no rat, he ain't no snitch. Cause he ain't in the streets. It don't pertain to him. That stigma do not pertain to Charleston White. You know, he's telling it. You can say that. Charleston White called the police. You know what I'm saying? Charleston White gave the police information. He informed the police. You can call him an informant, but you can't call him no snitch or no rat. That's strictly for people that's in the streets right there. You know what I'm saying? Trick Daddy Dollars, Trick Daddy Dollars even got in the fight, man. He posted, man, paperwork like, yeah, that dude tried to put Trick out there like Trick ain't nothing, like he ain't no man. Trick, he not no thug, he ain't from the streets like that, and tried to talk down on that man. You know, sometimes, sometimes I look at it like a person talk theyself out of a win. You'll talk yourself out of a win. You will play yourself out of your own damn circle, and then you'll turn around and be mad at everybody else. But goddamn it, oh why, man, they hating on me? Nah, ain't nobody hating on you. Ain't nobody hating on. How can the motherfucker hate on you when you the one goddamn me putting the bullshit out? You know what I'm saying? You say some bullshit and motherfucker call it bullshit. Goddamn shit, you can't get mad at the motherfucker for doing that. I done had so many motherfuckers. I ain't never went on nobody live and went back and forth with them on their live or tried to stop them from saying whatever they want to say about me. You just ain't gonna say it on mine. You know what I'm saying? I get rid of you when you come to my shit. What you do outside of my shit, you good. You know what I'm saying? But you're not finna come up in here and get in the comments and oh yeah, you blah 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 blah. That ain't my content. I don't do that. I don't go back and forth like that. You know what I'm saying? Catch me in traffic. Catch me in traffic and then, you know what I'm saying, do that. But as long as you don't catch me in traffic, just keep your mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? We good. You know what I'm saying? That's how that's how I'm moving right now. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, you could do it on your platform. I don't mind nobody, you know what I'm saying, slandering me on a platform. Because you know what that's gonna do? When you slander me on your platform, it's sending people over here to my platform to find out, goddamn it, if I'm gonna slander you back. And I'm not gonna slander you back. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna realize, damn, I'm fucking with a goddamn real dude. You cool little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I done met a lot of the people that I rock with right now. I got a lot of people that came from other people's pages, and they came in as trolls at first, and then after a while they listen and they be like, shit, bro, man, shit, I took you all wrong. You know what I'm saying? On account of another motherfucker. You know, I took you all wrong. Then when you size up everything that I'm saying, I'm telling the truth. When I say something about a motherfucker, I ain't just talking out the ass. I'm not talking out the side of my neck. I show you stuff, you know, just like just like this. When I showed y'all that, if y'all can read it, people were still, he ain't no snitch. And he to this day ain't got on there one of them lives and was like, yeah, man, I snitched. The reason why he's a snitch, the reason why Ali is a snitch is because he was in the street life. He's still living in the street life. Right now, today, he's still trying to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He holler about he's corporate. He holler about he's trying to do political shit, but you'll never be able to line with the political figures when you still trying to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know what I'm saying? Because you're the one that's still in the criminal activity gonna get you caught up, and them politicians ain't gonna want to take that fall with you. They gonna let you go. So I don't know what it is that he's trying to do. But yeah, right there, man. Let me turn this here off. I got this here going so y'all can read the bottom if y'all reading it. You know what I'm saying? I was going to take it all the way down so I can make it bigger so y'all can read it real good. But the reason why I didn't take it down because I wanted y'all to see the name. United States versus Adams, you know. But yeah, on February 24th, let me see. On February 24th, 2010, the government filed a motion downward departure. Uh, then they got the note, you know what I'm saying, which reduced defendant's sentence, uh, which which requested that the defendant's sentence be reduced by 33% for having substantially aided the prosecution of others, not another, but of others. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to show y'all that, man, Let me put this here back up. But yeah, like I'm telling y'all, man, I've been telling y'all this from way back, way back. You know what I'm saying? I remember my dude. Matter of fact, y'all check out my guy too, man. Yeah, go check out my guy, man. He Big Snipe. I remember when I sent it to Big Snipe, And Big Snipe, goddamn it, he read that shit. That's why I respect Big Snipe right now today. That's why I respect Big Snipe. You always gonna be my dude, bro. You always gonna be my ace, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'ma always show love to you because when I sent you that shit, at first Big Snipe wasn't with it. He was like, nah, bro, he ain't riding with it. I was like, bro, you giving shout out to a rat, homie. And Big Snipe, he go by that code cause if he from the streets, and that's what I'm saying. He from the streets. So soon as I hit Big Snipe up and told him, man, bro, you know what I'm saying? That dude's a rat. Man, Big Snipe seen that paperwork that I sent to him. Big Snipe got them left that dude alone. He was like, nah, bro, you got I done seen the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going for that shit. So shout out to Big Snipe, man. Y'all, everybody that's viewing this here, man, y'all go and y'all subscribe to Big Snipe channel, man. He be doing good things out there in Haiti. He's in Gonaive right now. You know, he's doing a whole lot of good stuff out there in Haiti. You know, and I like the dude channel because he be speaking some real shit. Big Snipe, he don't be on no hate shit. He don't be mad at nobody. You know what I'm saying? He just tell you exactly what it is. It ain't like he's taking sides with you or nothing. He don't take sides with me. I just respect the real motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? A real dude. I respect a real dude. When he was coming, when I first told him, he didn't believe me, and Big Snipe would fight me back. He didn't like what I was saying. I had to show it. I had to prove it to that man, and that's how you supposed to be. That's what I told one other dude that was telling me that somebody was a rat. I was like, bro, that's fam. I like if you. I was like, what the paperwork at? At first, he was like, I seen it. I seen it. I'm like, you seen it, but I ain't seen it. I gotta see it, bro. You telling me this. I gotta see it for myself. Man, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Well, you can't tell me nothing though. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me nothing about a motherfucker I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't proving it, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell me shit. You know? You can't tell me nothing about it. Motherfucker never produced that paperwork. And then turn around, motherfucker like, no, it was third party. It was third party shit. Not knowing that I talked to the person that he supposed to been did said that he's supposed to did third party. I talked to the person, and the person was like, no, that's a goddamn lie. And this is this type of shit that I be talking about with people, you know? So that's the type of stuff I be talking about with people. You got a lot of motherfuckers that fuck with you, and you'll steer them down the wrong road because these motherfuckers, once they fuck with you, they don't have no other mind. They don't know they fucking with a snake until that snake bite them. You know what I'm talking about? And then when that snake bite them, they realize the person that snake was trying to turn them against was actually the real dude. This snake was trying to turn me against a real solid motherfucker. And then you like, damn, man. You know, my bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was just, I'll be like, man, shit, don't even worry about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. You was rocking with a dude that you considered your guy, that you considered yourself to be cool with. This was like a brother to you. So I don't knock you for goddamn me taking his side over me. You don't know me. You know, you don't know me. But since you know me, now let's find out how we gonna get this paper. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do to get this paper? I got this artist over here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send to this here and that there. We finna try to get this paper like this. Let's do this. Okay. You want to open up this restaurant? Let me look out here and try to see how we can open up avenues to where we can get that restaurant going out here where I'm at. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I do to people. You know, I open up doors just like Charleston White when he was telling Chip. He was like, man, shit, you ain't running Miami. I'm running Miami. You ain't putting people on. I'm putting people on out here. Ask anybody. He even had a Miami cat call him up. Call him up and let him know. Be like, man, shit, C-Dub, man, that dude ain't no shit. A real Miami cat from where you from Kansas City. Call this man up and told Charleston White, that dude ain't no shit. He ain't talking about shit. Right there, I'm talking on the video. On the video, when Charleston White called the police and put the police on Chip, one of the homies, and I say homie because he from where Chip from. I ain't saying that they ran together or nothing. One of Chip's homies that Chip do know actually called Charleston White on the phone. And when Charleston White was explaining, like, yeah, he's a real bad guy. He's head of a gang and this here and that there. He was like, man, that dude ain't no shit. That dude fire. You know what fire mean, right? He hot. He's the police. Everybody know that that man's a rat, bro. That man, he's finna get people indicted. Except the people that's around him. They got the blinders on. Soon as that man get popped, they finna get popped. And if that man can give up one of these dudes, and he already told y'all, if y'all looking at this and y'all taking up for that dude, Chip already told y'all, I don't owe no loyalty to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm loyalty mean you put your life on the line for people. I would die for you. He said, I am not gonna die for you. He stated that. So cats that's still running with that dude and think that dude, goddamn it, is gonna put himself online for me, he's not gonna do it. That man got kids and everything that he got to thank for. That man is in his 50s now. He don't have another 18 years. He don't have another 18 years in him. He don't have another 10 years in him. He's not finna go to prison like that. He gonna pull a Nino Brown. Oh, before I go down, I'm taking all you motherfuckers down. He finna pull a Nino Brown, and you motherfuckers sitting there finna go into that fire with him. And what you gonna go into the fire for? So you can sit up in the jail cell and just talk about some dumbass shit? You lying to be on a Rico. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all gotta start thinking sharper. These dudes, man, be in the streets, man. They done went to the feds and everything, get out the feds. And a lot of people be thinking, oh, I went to the feds, I was around the big dogs. And they be thinking they sharp just because they went to the feds, bro. And you thinking slow as shit. Motherfucker moving slow as shit, making the feds look fucked up. The feds was supposed to been, don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about fuzz, the way the politics going on in it and the street, the rise. I'm talking about the living situation. The feds living situation is supposed to be better than the states on the majority scale. But you got some feds that's like Indiana, you know what I'm saying? You got feds like that that's kind of off, you know what I'm saying? Uh Beaumont, you know what I'm saying, Indiana, places like that. Um but yeah, man, you got these cats getting out, man. They still stuck on the 90s. They mind is still stuck back and trapped back in the 90s. When my question is to black people, bro, when is we gonna wake the fuck up? When is we gonna wake the fuck up? We are destruction to our goddamn self. Just like I said in the last video. This man trying to put pressure on other black folks. He don't try to apply pressure to no white person. And the thing is, he's trying to apply pressure, but he ain't gonna put in no dirty work on his own. He gonna send somebody else to go in the flames with him. Yeah, he said, F this and F my mama and this here and that day. He hot right now. C-Dub got them motherfuckers cooking. You know what I'm saying? They got the motherfuckers cooking. And what they gonna try to do is go find some little motherfucker that wanna be up under with a C-Dub. We found out C-Dub he got a event going on here. He got an event going on there. I want you to get with them, you know what I'm saying? And y'all go snatch his ass up. This is this type of shit he do. Snake ass bullshit using other motherfuckers. Cause if they get caught up, fuck it. He feel like they gonna go and they gonna go to jail, right? They got caught up, they gonna go to jail, they gonna be solid. Why? Because they look up to him, they want to be a part of his team. So they not gonna say nothing. You know? A real OG motherfucker, a real motherfucker with status is gonna look out and make sure, goddamn it, his team good. I'm talking on all aspects. You're not going to prison for no bullshit ass charges and all that shit. We go to prison, goddamn it, because you know what I'm saying, the motherfucker crossed us to the point where this here and that there. C-Dub didn't cross him. If that man hit that man up trying to squeeze him out a couple dollars and shit, C-Dub did exactly what he's supposed to do. Call the police. And then the man get online and sending messages to the man trying to threaten him. So C-Dub did exactly what he did. I'm gonna get back at you. So C-Dub ain't crossing the line. You crossed the line. You violated C-Dub. That's how that went. So, but you got fake ass street dudes, man. Cats that still want to run with a code that's not even a code. Um, or people that want to be a part of a code, but they in the house looking at it on TV, right? You're not out there and you're not out there on the field. You know, you never been on the field. You know, you can't handle the consequences of being on the field. You know, but you want to sit in the house and dictate who you think is a rat and who's not. Oh, such and such rat, such and such this, such and such that. Have you lived the life that this person lived? Have you been in prison for 30 years? Have you ever had a life without the possibility of release? Have you ever done this shit? Now, when you go down through them flames like that, you know, and you pull a nice amount of years, and you ain't ratted on nobody, you ain't did nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? And you walk that motherfucker down like a real G, you got ground to speak like a real G. But if you ain't never walked that ground like a real G, bro, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. For real. I got motherfuckers that I done met back in the days, right? They say, and I don't know if motherfuckers been deported or what, but I meet the cats. They cool as hell, you know what I'm saying? They say that they went to the feds. Don't nobody know you. Nobody know this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Said they been to the feds, they caught a case, and they got deported. Motherfucker was crying to me, talking about how it is in Haiti, how Haitians don't like the deportees that come out there and all this shit and crying. So I help motherfuckers. Yeah, this is how you do this because I was even trying to help a couple of people with like with their fashion line. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to help them with their fashion line. I try to help people get their content up and shit. If you need to get content up, you stay on my thing. I tell all my people to go follow you on your shit to help boost your content. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no millions, but what I got, I don't mind sharing it, is what I'm saying. You less than I am. If I'm a couple of thousand, goddamn me, and you goddamn me only got two people, you know, I don't mind sharing my people with you so you could be a couple of thousand up. You know what I'm saying? But people don't give you credit. And that's the thing that I hate when dealing with people. You got cats, man. I don't care if you mad at a motherfucker or what. That cat still did what he did. So don't try to take his credit away from him. Don't try to discredit that man. I don't care how mad you is about what that man did. A real motherfucker, a real man, a real stand-up motherfucker is gonna always goddamn me give a motherfucker credit what credit due, even if you say, but he's a punk ass bitch. He's a punk ass bitch, but I can't take this from him. He's a punk ass bitch, but I can't take that from him. I don't like him, but I can't take this from him. Yeah, he did that. You see what I'm saying? We so fucked up that we'll try to discredit a motherfucker and take away everything that a person has done for you, all the help that a person gave you. Without the help that that person gave you, you probably wouldn't even be where you at right now. You know what I'm saying? I didn't gave people credit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even say it when I first came home. I didn't gave people credit, you know what I'm saying, for buying me a couple pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even gave people credit for telling me how to work a certain amount of shit, goddamn me, on social media. I gave people credit. I gave people credit, goddamn me, for everything they do. Even, you know what I'm saying, when I started dealing with the hip hop Black Republican Party, I didn't know nothing about politics then until Chip, he brought me into that when I was in prison. His first letter he ever wrote me, that's exactly what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Zoes, man, we need to go ahead and get into this Black hip hop political party, man. It's this. And at first, I was like, I wrote him back. I was like, bro, I don't know nothing about no politics. I don't know shit about no damn politics. You know? But when I actually started reading into politics, I started realizing the power play it is dealing with politics, and I started excelling. I was the one that wrote that motherfucking the elephant in the room. I did that, me. But do motherfuckers give me credit? No, don't nobody give me credit. You could that old website he used to have, zopound.com website that his little minion, the one that I knocked his ass off with that lawsuit, that little dude, he used to run that website and he had my whole the elephant in the room. Everything I used to post, he used to post it on that bitch. Everything I used to write up from the elephant in the room, he used to post it on that bitch. But motherfuckers ain't gonna give me my credit. He even had me on that motherfucker, my face and shit, under the shit. But ever since I've been coming at motherfuckers' throat when I've been out, they take that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want you to have credit for nothing. You know? He was trying to use the name that I came up with, the making of a Zoe that I had wrote my book on. He tried to use that name for his movie. And that's why I get when I be telling people that he take other people's shit to inflate his own shit. He'll take your shit, don't give you credit for it at all, and try to take it as his own to inflate who he is. That's what he do. You know, everything he say is not a lie, but he take pieces from everybody else to inflate what he did. So, say for instance, if his life is at a 10%, and he could take this man's life, he could take that man's life, he could take that man's story, he could take this, and he could take that, and he could keep them out of the claim of it, and he hold all this to his own. That just inflated his 10% to 50%. And he keep doing that until it be 100% and all that. But he overly, he was too smart for his own good because he overthought his own process. When he got down, he did a little too much and he crashed. Now everybody's starting to know who he is. Not right now. Everybody had already started to know who he is. After all the interviews and stuff, people started being like, hold on, that don't make sense. Well, in that last video, he said this. Now in this video, he's saying that. You know what I'm saying? You got some people that thought he was smart when he first came out and was trying to curve some of the questions and stuff. But as he go on, they realize like, damn, hold on. Yeah, that don't make sense. You know, that seemed like he's lying right there, you know, and everything's starting to come together to make people see him for who he really is. Now, you got everybody targeting him. You got all type of people targeting him and putting him out there for who he really is. And it's new shit that's happening that's making him get exposed. Like the shit with C-Dub. Motherfuckers feel like C-Dub shouldn't have did what he did. You can feel however you want to feel. But Chip caused it on himself. If a dude is trying to do street shit, you stay out of the eye of civilians. You avoid contact with civilians because a civilian's job is to call the laws to protect and serve him. So C-Dub did what he's supposed to do. Y'all can call him snitching or whatever the fuck y'all want to call him. Goddamn it, C-Dub did what he. Charleston White, you did what the fuck you supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Call the police on that man. You a civilian. He's trying to pull street tactics on the civilian. Oh, Zoe condoning snitching. Zoe condoning snitching. Zoe is a civilian. You know what I'm saying? I condone what's right. It's wrong for a motherfucker in the streets to try to put pressure on a motherfucker that's not in the streets. If he want money, go extort the motherfuckers in the streets, homie, that's getting it like you. You know what I'm saying? You trying to do extortion? Go extort a goddamn a motherfucker that's selling crack down the street. You know? Go extort the pimps and the prostitutes. You know? That's who you extort. That's your life right there. Go extort the cartels, the mafias, and people like that, bro. That's who you extort. You don't extort no civilians because civilians got immunity. They got immunity. They can pick up their phone and call the police. You know what I'm saying? And civilians got the rights to bear arms and defend themselves. You know, especially when they done called the police and said that this man is threatening me. I'm fear for my life and all of this shit. Now, goddamn it, when one of your little men come up with that bullshit, goddamn it, and he knock him down, can't nobody speak on it. Even the people whose families of the people, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all already know what y'all people getting involved in. Don't be mad when something happened. And this is a prophecy, just like all the other prophecies that I gave. This is a prophecy too. Y'all fucking with people, goddamn it, especially the civilians. When something happened, your people end up going to jail, and that civilian come in there and testify and make sure that he get his ass cooked to the motherfucking full extent of the law. Don't be mad. Don't y'all be mad. You know what I'm saying? If y'all people run up on a civilian and your civilian got that right to bear arm and that license to carry, and he get knocked down and put in the dirt, don't cry. Y'all should be crying right now. Cry right now for what that person is doing. That's what y'all do. Cry right now for what the person is doing. People want to cry late. They want to cry later on in the game about their people. You did this. No, you should have been crying when that motherfucker was all online talking that bullshit. You should have been crying when that motherfucker tried to extort that man. You should have been crying when that motherfucker ran up in the club and tried to grab up on him. You know what I'm saying? And tried to press him. You should have been crying then. Don't cry, goddamn me, after he got knocked down and he's in the dirt. And y'all got to go to that motherfucking reception. You know? Y'all got to have 6 people carrying that box. Or y'all got to go to them visitation windows and go in y'all pockets and try to give him back the money that y'all been goddamn me laundering for him because he's locked up and he ain't got nowhere to turn now. I'm telling you, that boy don't have another 18 years in him. He's not finna do another 18 years in prison. Somebody finna go down for that dude. Stop being stupid. That dude 50 years old. He 50 years old. He ain't got another 18 years in him. You know? When he go down, he's taking motherfuckers down with him. And he's trying to see who he could give up so that he could get out. People better cut it out. They mad at the motherfucker right now. Them dudes mad at the mother. They were mad when they got that dick pic from Charleston White. Charleston White said they shared it, man. I don't know why they mad at my dick. Charleston White, man, you a fool, homie. Charleston White is a fool, bro. Charleston White said, man, y'all ain't gonna do nothing about it. You just gonna be mad that you see my dick. You ain't gonna do nothing about it, goddamn me. What you gonna do? Go to jail? Go to jail for coming fucking with a goddamn me disabled motherfucker? That right there killed me. I died when he said that shit. Man, what y'all gonna do? Go to prison for the rest of your life for fucking with a disabled motherfucker? Hey, Charles and White, you do your thing, bro. Do your thing. That shit killed me, man. I died when I heard that. I was rolling. Out of the whole video, that right there topped the cake. What y'all gonna do? He ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit about it. I sent you that dick pic. Y'all shared it. Got to me. Y'all mad at the motherfucker. You ain't gonna do shit about it. And then he turned around. He called the police on you. Now they really cooking and trying to figure out what the fuck we gonna do about this motherfucker, man. He done called the police and everything. You know what I'm saying? He done called the police and everything. Motherfucker line to be sitting back watching my shit after I post my shit. Motherfucker done shared it right back to him. Like, man, shit, look what Shada Zoe said about you, though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Man, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you fucked up. Shit. Charleston White doing right. Call the police on them fools. You know what I'm saying? You got they trying to pull street tactics on a civilian. That's what they trying to do. A civilian is not held to the same rules and regulations a street dude is. Point blank, period. So when y'all do that shit, y'all violating y'all own code of conduct. But the code of conduct was already one-sided anyway when it was created. Because you got to think about it. Back in the days, right? Before the mafia, you had like these two dudes that was taking over everything in New York and all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you had Lucky Luciano. He started teaming up with the other little cats that was under the lieutenants and stuff, and they put together a team and started knocking out the two head bosses, right? So Lucky Luciano is looked at as the godfather of the underworld. Right now, when people talk about the underworld, they talk about the mob, they talk about mafia, they're gonna be talking about he put together the best structure of the underworld, right? Everybody after that, for us goddamn criminal activity, they mimic the same groundworks that Charles Lucky Luciano put together, right? Turn around, Lucky Luciano, he get put in prison, right? You know how Lucky Luciano, he probably been doing life. You know how he get out? Lucky Luciano snitched on his whole country, which is Italy, because they was at war with the United States. Lucky Luciano gave him inside tips of how the United States can invade Italy. He had his people to open up the ports and shit in Italy so that they can come in. That was the greatest snitching betrayal of all times, but people don't speak about that. They don't speak about that one. They overlook it. And it's in anything you read about them, it's everywhere, but people overlook that. You know? But people want to blast people like Sammy the Bull. You want to blast people like what's his name? Frank Lucas and Leroy Burns and all of these cats. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, why y'all don't, we got real gangsters, bro, that actually made it. What about Frank Matthews. They just, I think like last year, they just dropped the little bounty that they had against him. The little warrants and shit they had to lock him up. They gave up on that shit. That man got away scot-free. Don't nobody know where he at. He was probably the closest thing to the Italian mob. He was probably considered the Black Lucky Luciano. He was trying to orchestrate a criminal organization for black gangsters. And he got away, bro. He ain't snitched on nobody. He ain't told on nobody. But motherfuckers this day and age, they praising all these snitches. They got movies about every last one of these snitches. You rarely see a film about an actual gangster that lived that life, walked that life, and he didn't rat. They overlook that. I guess that's not exciting, huh? we want to see the snitches. We want to big up these snitching ass motherfuckers. And when I say snitches, I'm not talking about a motherfucker that's a civilian. I'm talking about people that's actually trying to live the street tactics, live the street life, and they turning on the same people that's living the street life instead of handling that shit in the streets. That's how street dudes supposed to do it. That's the street code. We handle stuff in the streets. We don't take it to the police. That's the street code. A civilian code is I call the police to protect the serve. You see what I'm saying? When you a street dude, somebody steal your car, you don't call the police and file a report. You go around the city and you find out who stole your car and you handle that. You know what I'm talking about? That's what you do. You come in the house, you know what I'm saying? Something that happened, a shooting that happened in the hood, your people is unalive. In the streets, you don't call the police. You clean that shit up yourself and you go find that person. But civilians, they got immunity. They can call the police, protect and serve. They don't live on your street code. So you got people that'll see this, that's gonna see this. Man, so you that, and you this, and you that, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't give two fucks. You know? And if a person think differently than what I think, I want you to give me the breakdown of how is a civilian held to the same status of a person that's in the streets. I don't care what that motherfucker say out of his mouth. A motherfucker that live the street life and a motherfucker that live a civilian life, right? How do the street rules, you know what I'm saying, follow to a civilian? Why should a civilian honor the rules of the streets? Just like a street dude is not honoring the rules of a civilian. The street dude ain't honoring the rules of a civilian. So why should a civilian honor the rules of a street motherfucker? You see what I'm saying? If you in the streets, you stay your ass in the streets. Stop fucking with civilians. Stop crossing civilians. You know what I'm saying? And if you in the streets and some shit happened to you and you go to them police, you a rat. That's what you is. That's what happened when you in the street code. That's the difference. You know? Civilians got immunity. For those that didn't know, I'm just saying that for those that didn't know. You got a lot of people that did know, but for those that didn't know, that's the difference. You got all these people that got something to say, and the majority of these people that got something to say, the majority of them ain't did a day in county jail. They ain't did a day in the county jail. You got the other ones that ain't never even been faced enough time to where they can even speak on whether they're a snitch or not. Have you been facing 60 years and you went through the fire, not gave up nothing, but you had the opportunity? This is what I'm asking. When I say that, that's the question I'm asking. Ask yourself, when I was locked up, did these motherfuckers offer me 60 years? You know what I'm saying? And I know they had me dead to the right. If I take the 60 years, I can get out. But if I don't take the 60 years, I'd be gone for probably like 45 to 50 something. You know what I'm saying? Because in the feds, they're going to give you 85%. In the state, they got the thing called halftime, so you're still doing 30, right? So they giving you 60 years. I want you to think about this, right? How many people has actually known that they got caught up to the point where they got 60 years or they facing a life without the possibility of release, but they got the opportunity to snitch on somebody and tell on somebody, right? And they choose that life sentence or that 60 years over snitching. The people that actually did that can come in here and speak on what it is to be a snitch or whether it's right to be a snitch or all that shit. If a motherfucker ain't face nothing like that, stop talking about snitching. Cause you don't know if you a snitch or not. You ain't even had that opportunity to even find out. But motherfucker fix their mouth to say goddamn me something about fucking snitching. When you can come to me and you can tell me, yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? I this. And you can actually be like, nah, Charleston White a snitch, bro, and this here and that there. And you actually went through that storm. You done did a 60 bid for another motherfucker. You done did 100 bid for another motherfucker. And you can tell me that civilians, goddamn it, can actually should fall into in suit with the street code and all of that shit. When you that type of person, then I listen to you. Then I listen to you. But I've been locked up with a whole lot of motherfuckers that were doing time like that. I ain't never ran into a motherfucker that said that a civilian is held to the same street code as a motherfucker that's in the streets because they not. They live in two different lives. They live in two different lives. It's either you're gonna be in the streets or you're gonna be a civilian. Which one you gonna be? But you can't hold a civilian to the street code, home. He might be telling it, but he ain't ratting. He ain't snitching. That's street code. Don't rat, don't snitch. That's street code. You know what I'm saying? Civilian code, goddamn it, shit. I pay my taxes, goddamn it, for police to protect and serve. I'm gonna call these laws. That's the civilian code. You feel me? If y'all didn't know the difference, that's the balance. You know what I'm saying? So, and anybody that's trying to be and trying to side with Chip on this shit, man, the man's paperwork is right there, bro. If y'all ain't never seen it, y'all ain't never read it, y'all can pull this same paperwork up. You can pull it up your damn self. You know what I'm saying? This is real documents, real government documents. Can't nobody take that shit and make up it. They can't make that up. A person to go to jail, I go to jail right now for fabricating and falsifying documents, especially government documents, federal government documents. Right here on this thing. That's what it say. Y'all see the name up there. Y'all see who name that is. Y'all see who name that is. Y'all read the thing. February 24th, 2010. The government filed a motion to downward departure, which requested the defendant's sentence be reduced by 33%. Let me move this here so y'all can see this here down here. You know, by 33% for substantially assisting the prosecution of others. Just like I said before, it didn't say of another, which means one person. It say the prosecution of others, meaning many. You know, so everybody that's running with that and being like, shit, man, they ain't fucked up. And that's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now, everybody know he's a rat. But the thing is, he could get online and he can talk about all this big boy status shit that he done did. But he'll never sit up and tell y'all, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I took the stand and you know what I'm saying? I'm a rat. I snitched. He's not going to tell you that he's actually, you know what I'm saying, out and he's looking to solidify himself with somebody that he can rat on right now. So if he go to prison, he's gonna tell on somebody. One of them dudes that he's around or he doing business with is gonna go down. Either they gonna go down for him or they gonna go down with him. One of the two. One of the two. And the thing is, all the people that's watching this, that's around him, don't be mad at the man. Y'all stay cool and everything. When you go down, you know what I'm saying? If he sail you up the river and he get out, stay cool with him. Stay cool with him. Don't fall out with him. Why? Because Shot Zoe already put y'all up on game, homie. You motherfucker was just too dumb, goddamn it, to see it. Too slow to see it. Trying to have your head stuffed up this man's ass, and y'all didn't want to see it. So don't be mad at the man. No, don't be mad at him. Why you mad at him? My thing is why you mad at him? When you know you see the paperwork, you know he's a snitch and you still running with him, you know? And then when he get to prison, you got people in prison right now that know this shit. That probably didn't even know in the beginning. So now when he get locked up, he's gonna be trying to go to one of them old kitty camps. You know what I'm saying? Man, no, I can't go to the yard. Or either he gonna get his ass smashed on every yard he go to. That's what's gonna happen. But he know it's coming. He know it's coming. He know he's not untouchable. And it tripped me out that people think he's untouchable. For years, motherfucker, that dude gonna kill you. Man, fuck that dude. Fuck that dude. Fuck him and anybody else got them to think he gonna do something. Man, motherfucker ain't gonna touch me. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker ain't gonna touch me. I'm gonna leave y'all with them words, man. So everybody that's getting on this motherfucker, man, y'all subscribe if y'all ain't already subscribed. Y'all share this here with all of y'all people, including after I post this here. Y'all share it with all y'all people, you know what I'm saying? And you know, y'all take care, man. I'm gonna let y'all go so that y'all can read this here a little bit before I leave and take this here on out. You know? Cause it's crazy, man. Yeah. But shout out to Trick Daddy Dollars. Man, y'all go on Trick Daddy Dollars page on IG. Go on Trick Daddy Dollars page. Trick Daddy Dollars put the paperwork up himself. You know what I'm saying? 504 Street Stories. He put the paperwork up. You know what I'm saying? But me, I was the pioneer, y'all. Me. They don't want to give me my pat on the back, so I pat myself on the back, man. You know what I'm saying? They only endorse it. Everybody is only endorsing what I already put out. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm gonna let y'all go with that, man. Y'all stay up. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all next time.
Hey, little dude. Yeah, you. Hey, little dude. You been talking real reckless on this motherfucking internet, home. You know what I'm saying? You can love it or hate it, but you gonna respect it. My name's Charleston White. I go on. Oh, you know I go on. Festindos out the windows, hard as fuck with Zoe and shit song. You pussy motherfuckers up in you bitches, I break that dick off. The illest fresh up prison, I had you signing up for sick call. I been raw. I started in this game since the kickoff. I stretch you out like big draws. I'm official, me and my pit dog. Jamie home. Better pay my salad Friday, get your shit off. The money don't make your boss, you get knocked off if you ain't got balls. Y'all motherfucker don't wanna see me. Please believe me, just give me one reason. The cock can squeeze it easy. I'm just on the internet beefing. Don't see I'm there, catch your bitch ass slipping. I'm slapping sleeping. You know what I mean? I ain't that guy you wanna try. My patience is up in the zone. Sniper 5, Facebook Live, assassination like Kennedy. Shooting no noise. So pound put your ass up on the chop. See no cops, bringing that ass and bleaching mop. Don't you fucking get me hot. I slide and talk off the monitor, dropping the cut that Draco, bitch, and block them, makes a lot. Stop a lie, nigga, stop. Whoa, now they trying to duck them 50 shots. Crowd serving the land that heavy metal rock. Fucking get me hot. Had the tool that killed my hooligan on the spot. You act a bully, you end up blown up out of dark. So it's blind to cold that off some boats and blocks and all black, just like the spots. Got project shock from the Scots to large mop. If you fucking get me hot, that bushy jury you be in, old skinny car. Suck, I take a shit out on your bins. Officer, that's been win. Ever since my niece turned 10. So first day out, ain't need no voucher, still on the couch with twin. It's 3 things I never seen before. Virgin hope, UFO outside my door. And the clown with a job, but still a hobo. Online gangster bitch in person, you a no-show. Let's stay on the road, driving them trucks, I'm fuck boy, you don't know. So keep you yell, I dress out the day, deep pimpin' you, you see it too do. My love for those 100 with wasted pistols on the Gucci. You can talk that talk, but really ain't about no spilling with no Subaru. Don't make me be who I used to, and up for 2 scoops on your fruit loop. 2 yes, bug out, my boat just swooping when I say so. Fucking child raper, why spray your shit like Mako? Cool tech, fool a car, leave them crippled in that halo. So watch you ain't with them Draco, and shot past the leak and pray go. Hot, slide on top of the off the mark, the drop when I cock the Draco, bet you block them bakes a lot. Stop a lie, I need to stop. Whoa, now they trying to duck them 50 shots. Crowd serving the lead, that heavy metal rock. Fucking get me hot. Pants too lit till my hooligan on the spot. Yeah, cause fully you end up blown out by the dock. So it's plotting to COVID off and vote your blacks and all black. Just like the SWAT got project shock from the Scots to large mop. If you fucking get me hot. This dude been all over the social media, man. Talking shit about me. Oh, that's my brother. He did me wrong. He this, he that. Man, tell them motherfuckers about them little girls you been molesting. You know what I'm saying? You got cats that to sell out you with you because you been molesting their kids, homie. You been been looking at their kids real funny, homie. That's what motherfuckers need to be talking to you about. That's what they need to be asking you about. This dude soft as marshmallow. He get on that motherfucker hollering all this beat shit. That dude gonna call the police on y'all, homie. If y'all go over there and y'all flip over that nigga trash can, knock over all that garbage that's in his trash can, he gonna call the police on you. I'm telling you, he gonna hit 911 before y'all even come over there to his shit. He already know it. I'm telling you, he gonna give you a fucked up ass address. He gonna have y'all going to a wrong destination, hollering about it's him. That's not him, homie. This dude is soft as marshmallows. You too little, homie. You can't fight, homie. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna shoot shit to bust a grape, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You all up in other motherfucking business, nigga. All the motherfuckers that I'm dealing with. You wanna have some say-so in my life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get you something about yourself, nigga. Get some substance about yourself. Stop acting like a bitch, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's what you acting like. You acting like a motherfucking bitch, homie. And that's what I'm saying. This is the only time you'll ever hear me say something, you know what I'm saying, that's coming at a motherfucking troll, nigga. That nigga's a troll. I don't know that nigga like that. No, he my brother. I'm not your fucking brother, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your motherfucking brother. And any motherfucker that's standing up behind him, goddamn it, shit, fuck y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm standing on all 10s, nigga, representing this old shit, nigga, to the fullest. You know what I'm talking about? You can love it or hate it, nigga. My name's Charleston White, nigga, and I'm gonna be here. Shit.